pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole glow from them. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Tryna get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
This is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody if you ain't sure about what you want. What's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back.
This is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to the get it
I ain't
girls.
like none of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your
Quedo con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo. Le PSA, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Rebamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. LB, mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, yeah. Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que puedo con el Linton May. Yeah, LBS, you know. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo. Y tú está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and onto the runway. A great fashion sense on this crew. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Indiana. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And seeing where Indiana is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Turner. Siakam is up there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. That's tipped. And they're running. Here's Williamson. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Williamson's got his second basket of the night. Now, here's Neesmith. Turner passes to Halliburton. Halliburton is double. And Siakam has it in the corner. Indiana moving it around. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson. It's good. Williamson's got 6.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Turner to the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Halliburton. The Pelicans make their last shot. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. For 3, Ingram. The rebound by Turner.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Siakam passes to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Siakam misses.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New Orleans. And the pass to Neesmith. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by New Orleans. Williamson against Siakam. Misses the baby hook.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Halliburton against McCollum. Passes it to Neesmith. Kicks it to Turner. The high post shot. Jump shot is good.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. That one drops for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Neesmith, that 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Siakam against Williamson. Over Siakam. And it's Williamson missing. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton with it. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Halliburton against McCollum. Pass to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those time dunks shake the floor.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Jones. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
That one goes in. 10 points for Zion Williamson.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Halliburton. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. No good on the triple. Ingram with it. Siakam's there. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Here's Nesmith. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pelicans leading by 8. Out left to the wing. And the dunk by Williamson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 12. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And here is Williamson. Fouled following the three-pointer by Siakam.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram, and Hawkins subbed in for Jones. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. The three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. Toppin, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Hawkins driving to the basket. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Pacers trail by 7. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pascal Siakam.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for Zion Williamson.
Hawkins.
What's up?
That's good from Hawkins. Well, here we are, Clark, in the dog days of this season. Such a grind. The schedule is right smack dab in the middle of it. However, it seems like players are fresher than they used to be.
Well, I think they've really, teams in general and individual players as well, have done a nice job perfecting the art and essence of rest. Not pushing guys too much early in the year, maybe cutting back some practice time as well, and it pays dividends at this portion of the season.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9 over Nance. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's McCollum. Plays it up off the glass. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's McDermott following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Toppin kicks to McDermott. 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
Pelicans leading by 7. Toppin pulls it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Passes it to Siakam. Feeds to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hawkins. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Hawkins has got 7.
Oh, Defensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Tapping a screen on Nance. Siakam for three. Pass to McDermott. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. Nance with the rebound. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pacers trail by 10. Trey Murphy is out there with Ingram. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Nance. And it's McCollum in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Nance. Over Siakam. It's rebounded by Indiana. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Hawkins against Halliburton. McConnell passes to Siakam. That one good for 2. Siakam's got 13 points.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the three-point attempt.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Herbert Jones, third.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, to the left side wing. Here's Ingram. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Siakam misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Halliburton against Jones. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. For 3, Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point game. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here's Siakam. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. McConnell. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Halliburton. Misses off the left iron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. McDermott for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3.
Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Jones, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Lets it go from 11, and it's Mathurin missing. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Ingram, and the layup is good. Ingram's got 10 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's McDermott. He has 6, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Once in a while, he catches you by surprise with his handles. Moves like that prove McDermott belongs at this level.
Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Halliburton outside. The pass to McDermott from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Passes it to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. 8 feet away, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jackson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Hey guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Indiana's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Nance. Najee Marshall comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Hawkins. And so it's New Orleans with it. Williamson looking it over. Pacers with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Poked away. For 3, Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Pelicans leading by 8. Williamson left side. And the dunk by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Jones. Here's Nembhard. Turner finds Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. He's covered by Ingram. At the top of the key, Halliburton. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Just too strong. Zion not to be denied.
To the inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here is Halliburton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Halliburton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
Here's Williamson. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 16, and the shot goes in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Williamson against Turner, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And both free throws good for Williamson. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. Here's Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nesmith has got 5 points so far.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. change here. Nemhard's checked in.
First in points off turnovers. And they're right there among the top 5 in terms of second chance points. Just a tremendous work ethic at attacking the glass. They just keep after it.
I think their points off turnover ranking is most telling. They don't just force mistakes. They punish mistakes. They go for the throat. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Williamson gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking in the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Turner. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Williamson outside. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Pacers trail by 9. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing it.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. And he makes the first.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Hawkins. Siakam hits them both. Pelicans leading by 7. Williamson left side. Over Siakam. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Indiana now. And good that time. Siakam's got 22 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's McCollum. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Turner. He's got 10. Pass to Nemhard.
Remaining in the first half.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Andrew Nemhard.
Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pelicans shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And finished off by Williamson.
The fast hands of Williamson there. Adept at reading the opposition and then the anticipation for the steal.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Indiana.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Clark, picking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
.115 left to play here in the second quarter. From past the arc, a nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's Siakam. 22 points for him. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Nembhard. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's Siakam. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pushing it up. And finished off by Williamson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to move.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start start for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, right now for Indiana, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam, he's out there with Neesmith. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. That one, no good. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Sweet little floater. Halliburton's got 8.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Here's McCollum. Cans the shot from the wing.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's McCollum. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good, Williamson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 24. Halliburton for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Williamson. Drives to the hoop.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
Here's Turner. And Jones pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Pacers trail by 15. Halliburton passes to Turner. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson. Oh, what a finish.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Turner. He's got 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Neesmith, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Jones, the pass to Ingram. The tray. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Valanciunas with the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Down low. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Siakam against Williamson. He takes it in.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. He's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Pacers trail by 17. To the right side. Siakam for three. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
And the Pacers call time here.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Pacers trail by 19. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 27 points.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Jones finds Ingram. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And Neesmith with the slam.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Here's Williamson. Good D by Siakam.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Nesmith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Strong defensive instincts on full display that time from Turner. He knows exactly when to go after those steals.
Williamson outside. Over Siakam. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Williamson's got 44.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal. Siakam. Wow!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pacers trail by 17. Now Halliburton, 13 points in the game. Siakam, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pelicans leading by 15. Passes to Hawkins. Here's Valanciunas. The layup missed.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Siakam. No good on that one. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McCollum. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Mathurin with a screen on Hawk. Here's Nembhard. No good off the back of the rim.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
McCollum finds Ingram. Over Siakam. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Valanciunas hits them both. And here is Siakam. He's got 31. Inside, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 16 to the middle. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, they can't come out playing timid. Just because they're facing the top team in the West, you've got to play your game, minimize mistakes, and if they do that, they got a chance at the W.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pacers trail by 18. Halliburton for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Halliburton's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. All sorts of time. Good on the jump shot. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Now McCollum following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And that one, good. McCollum's got 18 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 20.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pacers trail by 21. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his third basket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The Pacers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Siakam with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Topping inside. Working on Williamson. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And Halliburton slams it in.
The assist.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Williamson. Toppin pulls it in. And Indiana shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Halliburton for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Ingram. Nembhard's shot is good.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
McCollum from out on the wing. He knocks it down. McCollum's got 16 points here in the second half.
And phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. New Orleans leading by 16. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Nance. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Siakam passes to Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 26 points.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
McCollum dishes to Nance. And he lays it straight in. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Siakam for 3. Rebound by Marshall. Pelicans shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Count that one.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
On the wing, Mathurin. And the 3 off target. For New Orleans, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pulls up from the corner, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Here's Halliburton. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Siakam. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Over to the wing. Here's Marshall. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Pacers trail by 21. Down low. Count that one from Toppin.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Buries it down low. Now, here's McConnell. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Up again. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam inside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's deflected.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jones, no luck. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pacers trail by 21. And there's the pass to Toppin. Good on the three-point shot.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
For New Orleans, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's McCollum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Marshall with the steal. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Indiana. Timeout called the Pacers. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas is checked in for Nance. Zion Williamson comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Trey Murphy. Pacers with the ball. Mathurin with the ball. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
McCollum against Halliburton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
One shot.
Throw good, McCollum.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Inside, here's Halliburton. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive play? Love the versatility.
Here's Valanciunas. The layup off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. He sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Halliburton with it, now defended by McCollum. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Pelicans leading by 22. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Turner. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
I tell you, the tenacity of Turner on the drive is something no one wants to be a part of.
And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Siakam, a good look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
To the wing right side. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Turner. Again, the Pelicans score.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Ingram right side. Jones the pass to Ingram. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
At the elbow, it's Turner. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Nembhard, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, Jones. It's Ingram on the wing. Driving. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's Nembhard, defended by Jones. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And for the Pacers, their shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a 3, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Jones. Another one falls for New Orleans. Here's Halliburton. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, guys. It was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Turner with the screen. Launches a three, and Tyrese Halliburton gets the three. Halliburton's got 33.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They lead by 20. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You know what time it is, man. I need everyone in the building to get their feet and make some noise for your Pelicans team. It's that time of the game, everybody. Get loud right now for your
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Hawkins. And he overshot that one, missing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
McDermott, no one around him. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
For three.
And, you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by Jackson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by McConnell. FC New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.